Well, good morning. I'm James,
I'm also James.
and we've been on the Alzheimer's Research UK Desert Trek Challenge in 2023.
Well, I'm actually doing a year of challenges. I sort of had a look on the Alzheimer's Research website as to the sort of challenges that you can do through them. And I saw this one. I thought it fit in perfectly with my year. I've got Land's End to John O'Groats, Three Peaks Challenge.
Yep. And they're all about raising money for
For Alzheimer's
Alzheimer's
Research.
Research UK and raising awareness. My reason for being here is slightly different. So I work in dementia, and I just think Alzheimer's Research UK is the most amazing organisation for what they do for promoting research that really matters for patients and families. And they're an incredible organisation to work with, work for. And I just saw this opportunity and thought, yep, that's something I want to do, to raise awareness, to raise funds. And it's been a really amazing week. One of the things that really struck me is just everybody's connected with dementia in one way or another. And we know sort of by the roll of the dice, one in three of us are heading for dementia unless Alzheimer's Research UK and others come up with a cure and a prevention for it. So it's close to many families. And in the group this week, there's been lots of different connections. You've got a very direct connection. I don't know if you want to talk about that for a second. Why it's
My dad's got frontotemporal dementia, diagnosed about 4 or 5 years ago. It's just it's great to be around people who you can actually talk to about it, who have first-hand experience as well.
Yeah, it's so the connections. Sometimes it's people whose husbands or wives may have had it, and may have even died with the dementia. Others, it's parents, grandparents, and we think in the group it's many different types of dementia. That's the other thing, is how varied dementias are. There's Lewy body and Alzheimer's and frontotemporal dementia.
It's often regarded as an illness that you only get when you're sort of in your latter years, but quite a few people here it's been even in their 40s. I mean, my dad, for example, he's only 61, you'd say he's in the latter stages now.
That's why I think, for me, I'm here really as someone who works with dementia and people with dementia and their families. There's never been a more sort of urgent need to get better diagnosis, better treatments, and ultimately a cure, and even prevention. That's never been more urgent, really. But also, I think it's sort of, from a research point of view, really palpably close. It feels within reach, with investment, with commitment, both from this fantastic group of people today and on the trek this week for raising money for Alzheimer's Research UK.
Yeah. Well, I mean, speaking with James over the course of the week, it's actually really uplifting, really exciting, sort of what's going on in the world of research for dementia, Alzheimer's, and it is ultimately the fundraising that has to happen for this incredible research to carry on.
Investing in research and researchers and families coming together in research just delivers results, and you get with enough investment, enough shared sense of urgency, it works, and we will get there. There will be ways for early accurate diagnosis. It's a big part of the Alzheimer's Research UK strategy to improve diagnosis. Certainly much better treatments better treatments than we have now. Not just to try and take the edge off difficult symptoms, but to really radically halt the illness, and beyond that to prevent the illness, especially where for many dementias there are things we can do individually or through policy at government level to reduce the risk. And for some of the dementias which may run in a family, not very commonly, but where they do, to really get in there early and stop it. I think that sense of optimism and possibility for me is so different from 10 years ago. And that's things like this challenge to get that awareness, get that positive message, and get the funding for Alzheimer's Research UK.
I think that's key. Now there is very much a light at the end of the tunnel. It can certainly spur us all on to carry on raising awareness, and for everyone else to keep donating. Because it's very much an illness that is likely to affect everyone, really, in one way or another.